over to the computer. Okay. So let me do the screen share. I'm just going to go into my Facebook page and share.
Right now we're doing the moderator, right?
I'm doing the moderating training.
Okay.
Okay, so let me just move out the way and just hang on. What is this? Yeah, I want to go into. Can you see the people that sent me a confirmation to join my page?
Yes.
There's 2 people.
Yep.
Who wants to come in and be my friend. Now, the first one I'm going to go on is this person here. So I'll click on a profile and it opens up. Okay. The first thing it tells me it's a spam. Here's a single woman or a woman flexing her muscles and nothing. There's no banner or anything that can tell me what she does. And she starts off, hello, love, or whatever. And you never click on that link because you never know if that is what do you call it, a virus. Now what I will do on this particular person, I will click on a face, okay, and open up the profile. I will then right click and I will go search for images like hers. And there it picks up some stuff about this person. Then I realize it's not the right person who they use. They use somebody out of a virtual image creating this. So 10 to 1, it will probably be a guy. Interesting, eh?
So you did a right click to the image.
On that image, and then you go in and it says search for a particular person. So I'm just going to go out of that again, close. So let me close that platform. Now we're going to go to the let's go back and let's get some of the stuff out the way. Yeah. And we'll just go back and we're going to look for the second person, Esther. So I'm going to go back onto her post. She lives in Durban. She's from Durban. Now, that surname doesn't resonate with me because it tells me it's not a surname from South Africa. So it gives me a warning sign. She might be in South Africa. But now I'm going to look at her profile. 4th of August, updated her profile. And all of a sudden, that's all I've got for this person. So I cannot go any further because it tells me there's something that's wrong with this profile. Does that make sense so far?
Yeah.
So I'm going to click on a poster again. I'm going to right click and I'm going to look for search for Google for images. Now, all of a sudden, if I scroll down, there's some of the images, but it's not a South African language. She's from Brooklyn. She's got a YouTube video. So somebody has hacked her profile and there's a YouTube channel. And she's from, and she is in the medical fraternity. So somebody hacked her profile. So that will help you. Does that help you out quite a bit, Gigi?
That's interesting. Oh my goodness. Yes.
Okay.
So that's how you filter out the friend request coming to your personal page. So the first thing that, if I can review for you, the first thing you do is you want to see if there is a history of their on their profile, and if there's a history of their post anything. And the next thing we do is we click on their picture and right click and then Google search image, and then that will be able to show us actually if that is their page or not. And then the next thing to do is the first one you saw, which is a fake picture, literally. And this person is actually, they do have a profile on other platform, but yet actually is not them because they are not really South Africa, somebody using their, possibly somebody using their profile.
Okay.
Okay.
It's a bit tedious, but what you're doing is I'll say I want to look for the person I want to work with.
Mm-hmm.
Because last night I've done a call on attraction market. You have to use the law of attraction by finding clients. So sometimes I would rather take 10 minutes to identify one client than trying to get 100 people in half an hour and getting customers and wasting my time. I'm looking for leaders to build Noble Goldman.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, let's go in again. I just want to close that profile there. Close our profile, and then we're going to go into home. All right. Now, sometimes I will not go into the platforms of Noble Goldman. I will go into a platform, let's call it, what's your group called?
Jim Rohn lessons.
So I'm just going to go into Jim Rohn.
Okay.
Okay. I just want to go here and say no problem. Okay, so now we're going to go into Jim Rohn, but the reason what you want to do is to bring people into your platform from Jim Rohn, because that's some form of law of attraction. Do you agree with me?
Okay. So bring people from another Jim Rohn community?
Yep. Just hang on, I just want to close the messages here. Close. Okay. And this page has got 1.7 million likes.
Yes.
Okay. So what would I do is I'm going to join the group of Jim Rohn, but he's got 26,000 members on that group. He's got 11,000 members on that group. And so we can carry on 6.6.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you want to do is you first want to join the one that's got the most people on the group, but there's a problem. There's only 2 new posts per day on average.
What's the problem with that?
So you were looking for that group to create a lot of traction.
Yes.
This group has got 3 new posts per week. So if you're going to post, then not everybody's going to comment on your post. Do you agree with me?
Yes. They're not actually. I want them to comment.
Okay. Now what we're going to do here is I'm going to show you, I'll go into another group called GoPro. GoPro challenge. No, let's go to Eric Worre then. Was it Straight Talk with Eric Worre? No. GoPro challenge. Can you see this one?
Yeah.
Okay. 262,000 members on this group.
Yes.
Okay. Now, 83 announcements in the last 23 hours. But now I'm going to go into the memberships. I'm going to click on members. Now that there's 262,000 people. And I've got 190 friends in this group.
Mm-hmm.
I've got members, things in common.
Mm-hmm.
So do I want to work with these people I've got friends in common? Yes and no. And if you look at the friends in common, why don't you want to work with some of the people?
Well, for our parents, these ones, when I see them, they probably already actually a family of NG, first of all. Other than, yeah, that's the one thing actually I will say, because they probably part of NG.
Okay.
If they are in GoPro challenge, I would expect them to be either an NG community or any other community that you are part of.
100%. Now you can look here, and I'll look at Michael. There's nobody that comes to mind which is a Noble Goldman if I click on Michael. But if I click on John Abbott, there's Vicky.
Yeah.
So Michael could be a good prospect. So that's one way of looking at some of your prospects.
Yeah.
Or you can go.
But
sorry, carry on, Gigi.
But yeah, I mean, I definitely wouldn't reach out to a person that's friend with Vicky, but sometimes that doesn't mean anything, because Vicky probably didn't communicate anything regarding to building a business too. So but I do see the the limitation there.
Okay.
But at the same time still.
But remember one thing, okay? It might or may not be in Noble Goldman. He might be put on, but he might not be a member.
Yeah.
So if I go into John Abbott, okay? Now in John Abbott, that when I highlight, there's nothing doesn't tell me a lot about John Abbott, but below John Abbott, it says he's a managing director at the New World Digital. So for me, it's a wild card. I'm going to go and put him into Noble Goldman to see if he's there.
Okay.
Because I'm looking at owner, managing director, and he's running a company. So he's an entrepreneur, business owner.
Yes, and we want that.
And we want that. All right. So that's a way I would look at the moderating training.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Secondly, would it be easier to work with people close to you or people all over the world?
For me, based on where I am right now, it would be nice to have people close to me so you can go have a coffee with them. But right now, all over the world is best, because they can work a different time that I'm not going to be able to work.
Or people near me, it says, I would understand their body language better than I will understand the people in America. I will understand their recreation better because I've already made myself familiar with my country, and tell them, have you been to this hotel? I've been to this. Have you played golf on this golf course? So now you create that relationship, because you can now build the relationship that's close to you of understanding that specific person in your Lord approach, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I understand.
So if I look at people near me and I just click see all, this is what makes my life much easier. I can see medical doctor, manager of a Mind Tunes at self-employed, right click. So if I right click on his name, open new tab, finished, I'll go down, events coordinator, self-employed, right click, open link. So I'm just scrolling down and looking at people. And so we go through and I see a lot, I'm not working yet. So all I'm doing here, Bitcoin specialist. This would be a great one, but no profile, worried. And what do we basically do? Cryptocurrency. Executive officer at self-employed. I want to know more about this person. Right click, open link. So how many people did I look for in the last minute? I found 3 people.
3 already.
By just scrolling down. Okay, then you do go back into their profiles and then filter in a deep way. So first of all, you want to get everything sorted for that specific to get, or let me rephrase, you want to get a X amount of people you want to work with. So let's say, for instance, you're going to do 30 links in a half an hour. And out of that 30 links, you're going to find 5 people you're going to work with. And out of that 5, you can convert 1. Does that answer some of your questions?
Yes.
Okay.
That's really you make it look very organized and doable, actually.
You take, for instance, this person here, Nonsiba. She's a market developer and manager at self-employed. Just right click and open new tab. Okay. Now that we've got all of the people, all what we're going to do is scroll up and we're going to go in and we're going to go into discussion. All right.
Okay.
Now that we're involved in the discussion, why did I use GoPro Challenge? Why did I pick this group?
I'm assuming that you pick those groups because they are definitely those people who wants to grow seekers, and they have the pretty much what based on what I just saw, they are more like business driven entrepreneurs. So they have something that is they are already doing. So you don't have, they are in that mindset you're looking for, entrepreneurial, and they're ready to take it off. So leaders, pretty much.
Okay, 100%. So you can start, now that you've got number 1, a platform, because a platform really tells me network marketing and one of the top gurus in network marketing. So they must be followers, and they 290 or 250 or 280 of them are network marketers. All I'm looking for is 0.01% to bring into my business without trying to spam Eric Worre's group page. So yeah, are you going to do that?
How would I do that?
Yep.
Well, without the spam. So definitely you're not going to post anything. Anything, when I say anything, meaning you're not going to share your link, but you can post something positive. You have to give to the group. So you have to share something that is already relate to the topic in the group, and then also check out the people that are responding to the group or to that are active, and you can build a relationship from that based on the response you're getting.
Okay, so now I'm going to show you the lazy methodology.
Okay. Show me the lazy methodology.
Okay, so I'm going to go in here and I'm going to look for Jim Rohn quotes. Okay, because that's what you want to try and achieve. So I'm going to click on Jim Rohn quotes. And I'm going to say formal education will make you living, self-education will make you a fortune.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Control C. I'm going to go into GoPro. I'm going to ask him to accept my post. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in, right click, put it in. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to put in there. You can see, hang on. So what do you think about that?
Yeah.
What have you achieved in self-education?
Mm-hmm.
Post. It's now submitted for approval. I know it's going to be approved.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But it won't be approved now.
So so in this group, you don't have to be limited to their specifically to their name.
No.
The quote. Okay. Okay.
So I'm giving information back.
Yep.
And leveraging of that. But now I'm going to go back and yes, it says you meet your 18-year-old self. You can only say 3 words. What do you say?
Mm-hmm.
Now look at something simple like that. 197 answers.
Mm-hmm.
And I've got my answer in there. It says, my own desire.
Mm-hmm.
I have 3 likes on it. So now I can say, then I can click on their like and say to them, what was your desire? And create a conversation from there.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense?
Yes, I have implemented the finding the quote from Google and posting it. But I think I want to get better at definitely asking curiosity question along with that.
So that's what I've done with that one from Jim Rohn, asking the question.
Yes.
Now, if you look at this one, 24 minutes ago, I have no time, only 1 like. This one here, the algorithm has pushed it up right to the top of the page.
Why is that?
Because of how many people is communicating on this. So your catchphrase must be important with a question.
Okay.
Now, if I go back and I scroll down, this one was posted 24 minutes ago. This one was posted on the 16th of August. There's a lot of likes, but no comments. Only 10 comments.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes.
This one is posted 8 hours ago. Have you ever changed your company? Why? It doesn't give me a wow factor. Why must I contribute to that?
5 comments. Mm.
I mean, this one was done 16. There's only a few. So you need to create that wow factor. And then if they answer on your Jim Rohn quote, what I put there and say to him is, are you also a Jim Rohn follower? Which quote did you like most?
Mhm.
Would you like to attend my Jim Rohn mastermind group and maybe share your quotes with me?
Yeah.
Did I try to sell him something?
Okay. No, you don't. You didn't sound like you sell anything. Would you mind, like, one of these days maybe auditing it for me, the group, if it does looks like I should be changing anything based on from the time that I start, if you have time available?
No, that's not a problem. I mean, I can do a mastermind on that we can do, and we can bring that into the multiple streams of income
That
group.
sounds good. That sounds good.
It's like my mastermind I'm doing today is how to get people to buy from you instead of selling.
Okay, I think that sounds good. I'm doing the training, so depending, I mean, I will do my best to get out of the call early as possible because your call is right after that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do my best.
So I can send you the PowerPoint, but what do you think of my way of working as a moderator?
I really like it, and to be honest with you, when you are guiding me this, I would love to have kind of like a challenge around this, with a team of people on how to master it. Just to specifically focus on doing this and taking a daily action. I think that would be really good because this is a skill by itself that I know I can benefit by mastering it. So that was what was coming in my mind when you were sharing. If a group of people that would like to do this, and I think that would be a good challenge to take up on daily basis.
90%. So because next week Wednesday, I might or might not having my mastermind because I'm flying to Cape Town because I'm moving to Cape Town, depending how strong my internet is. Because that was my next one is how to find people on Facebook that you can relate to make your business work without spamming them, to work with a like-minded person. So that will be my in my next multiple streams of income, how to find that person to make your business work. So that's why I got my one tonight on how to let me just stop share quick, and I'm just going to share what I'm doing at the present moment for tonight. Can you see my PowerPoint?
Yeah.
And my next one is your opening statement. How do you create an opening statement when you speak to a person?
Yes.
Okay, so you can have two opening statements here. One opening statement that you want to bring into from Facebook, but that's not the one I'm going to do for the script. But my opening statement will go like this. Hi, Gigi. You know what? We've been friends a couple of times on Facebook. We're now sitting on a three-way call or WhatsApp call. I've found a platform for you and I to make additional income. I would like your opinion on that. Would you like that? Without interfering with your current job. Okay, so I'm not trying to sell you anything. So that's one way of doing it. The next question they'll put for is, what's it about? Well, I'm in a rush. Do you mind if I share a video with you? And you can share one of the funnels out of Noble Goldman, what you've created, self-development, the mastermind, the MSR, whatever funnel that is. Please look at it, just register to look at the video and give me your opinion. Do you hear what I said? Please register to look at the video. Now they go register and you've already tied them up in Noble Goldman because they want to listen to the video.
Mhm. Yes.
Okay. What did you like most about the video? Oh no, I like the opportunity. That's one way of doing it, but that's not the one I'm doing tonight. Tonight, mine is working with people to understand why they must buy from you. And this is how you can work it through by means of a social media post or person you're going to do a presentation to. The opening statement is, hey Gigi, you know what? Since 2015, I've been putting on weight and I found a product that helped me. And I've been using this product for the last 6 months and I lost 10 kilograms. What would your answer be to me? Or what would your question be? What would your question be to me?
It would be like, wow, that sounds nice. What is it?
Well, thanks for asking me for that, Gigi. At the present moment, I'm running a bit late, but I can send you my program. Do you mind if you can look at the video?
Yeah, send it to me, please.
This is what I've done.
But there is a, like, when you say that, in my head, I think that's the limitation again, and not brain. My mind already say, especially on your first opening statement, on not this one, but on the first one,
Yeah.
I have, when you say, your friends pretty much, and you say that, I have found a path for you to be able to earn income. We've been friends and I have found a way. To me, my mind already say like, oh, like it felt uncomfortable. So I know that is something that you just walk in and then then the brain will catch up. I know that part. But I think being able to have this formula, of course, it helps. So I definitely can benefit your the scripts that you are going to have, and then also the guides. And what I discovered is that I love learning and sharing. So for me, it's like having a kind of like a couple of 2-3 people that I can share it to. It's like I found it to be very helpful. So I definitely would love to apply the steps that you are taking.
You 100%.
So,
sorry, Gigi, I just want to go back to the first statement I made. Okay, I can change it around.
okay.
And I'm going to say to, hey, Gigi, I've been following you on Facebook, and I'll see you working as an entrepreneur. How long have you been in business? And you'll give me maybe, I've been 10 years in business. Fantastic. And tell me now, with the pandemic, how's the pandemic helped you to grow your business going forward? Well, it's a bit tough out there. Oh, really? This is, thinking about it, I'm involved with a mastermind group where we're helping entrepreneurs. It may or may not be for you, but would you like to be my guest and maybe share your story with my network of friends?
I like that. See, that works for me. That works for my brain.
See, that works for your brain. As I say, it's because I know you're analytical.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that works for the brain for sure.
So all I've done is I've created, without any content, I created because I understand what Gigi wants. I understand what Peter wants. I understand because I will look at their profile and guide my questions around their profile to make business work.
Yeah, that's really because from the Jim Rohn group, what I'm tending to do, what my brain seems to accept is also, instead of what I've been doing is, how would you like to present your business opportunity with, our community? And instead of saying that, hey, I got something for you to come in and, take, and instead of that, that has definitely seems to click. How would you like to share your opportunity with our community? And that's how I am kind of like, being connected with people.
So the way I would create your Jim Rowan page is the same as what I just done there in Eric Worre's page. Use the different quotes and create an answer. Create a question that they can answer.
Yeah. Okay.
So that now you can share it. It's the same what you can do in Think and Grow Rich.
Mm-hmm.
You can put a quote in there of Napoleon Hill.
Yes.
Whatever the mind can conceive and achieve, what have you achieved in this pandemic?
Mm-hmm. Okay. Now, so for this, for this afternoon, you say you are going to focus on how to pretty much connect with prospects, right? That's what you're going to focus on this afternoon?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing, is purely to look at the prospects for people to buy into your business instead of you trying to sell.
Without you making a selling. Okay, I like that. Yeah, so I'm not like a straightforward person when it comes to offering opportunities. So there is a limitation on that area when it comes to this right here. So because of that, it seems like it enjoys from going to the point of, bring your stuff so we can get to know you. So that works. It's still the same, achieving the same goal, but somehow that seems to work. So and I like to develop that because that works. I don't want to go against it. I want to support it.
Okay, now I'm gonna show you some other tricks.
Okay.
And the tricks is to be observant.
Okay.
Gigi, I see you like going to Hamilton Beach. How many times do you go there?
I go as about 2 to 3 times.
I mean, I'm from South Africa. What? Tell me more about that beach. How did I know that you go to Hamilton Beach?
You have visit their Facebook profile and you have their post?
No, it's because it's behind you.
Oh, really?
You've got a banner or something behind you? Turn to the other side.
Right here?
It says Hamilton Beach.
Where did you get that visualization from? That means what? So you did that. You did that to. You did that to what?
To understand what you like.
Okay.
I can see you've also got a calendar there. Is that your vision board?
Okay.
You see, what I've done is, without you knowing it, I'm busy picking up behind you what you've got, and I'll leverage from that to confuse you. You have to know this.
Yeah.
So when you speak to somebody and they've got their office behind, look what they've got there. Hey, what is that degree? Or what is that? I mean, when I spoke to Bill, he was in Carrot Bars and I saw his box of Carrot Bars. I says, hey, how long have you been in Carrot Bars? How do you know? He forgets there was something on his bookshelf.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Okay. So I got to work on that too. Paying attention to beyond what is. So this part you do when you do get on a Zoom call with them.
On a Zoom call.
Okay.
Because what I've done is, while I'm speaking, I see something is going south. Look at something that you can work on. I love your background. Where did you find that background? All of a sudden he forgets his negativity, because what you've done is you switched his mindset to say, hey, and he starts chatting to you about his background. Look for something just to break the ice and bring him back into the conversation.
Okay, I really like that. You really did get my attention on that one, actually. That was a good one. I really didn't expect that for sure, and it did break that limitation that I was talking about.
Yep.
Yeah, for sure. I really like that, and I knew that I knew that I need to reach the right person, which is you. So I'm grateful for you sharing this with me. And do you have like a group of people that you are like a small group chats that you do right now in the community that you're working together like with this?
I'll work with Bill. I'll work with Barbara Kurtman. I'll work with people, and I work with a lot of people in NG, and I'm not even their sponsor.
Yes. Yeah, I know you are very helpful.
Now, the question, and this is, I'm going to share a secret with you. Why is Ron doing that?
Because you said it last call. You say that build your brand while you're building the NG2.
Build your brand, that's one, but I didn't give you the other secret.
What is it?
Because what you're doing, you're going to speak to other people, which creates more followers. People that's not even in NG create followers. And that people starts building me going forward. So I can leverage from them. It just makes my life easier to close.
That's true. That's true. I really did notice that on when you know, by you doing what you're doing, I really noticed, I picked up how important it is to do that, because if you're gonna, like for me, for example, what I'm doing right now, training, or you know, kind of like, I'm not really training them, they're already training themselves, the you know, the doing the team leaders, not the team leaders, the introduction call. You know, I want to be able to also use that to grow me and to grow, you know, my skill and my brand as well. You know, so for me, I want to grow in that path too, because I don't want it just to you know, I don't want it to be just buried. I want my effort to be shared.
Okay. So one of the big things is, why did I jump on the call when Mark asked me? What is the key? Why did you do, when Mark says, and you put your hand up, says, I would like to do the introduction call. Why did you do that?
First, because I really want to, I really enjoy doing it. I mean, that was just from inside that came in. Well, now actually, no, I never did it. So how would I know I enjoy doing it? To be part of the community, to do something for the community, and also, I don't know, to be honest with you. Well, I can say, okay, my mission is to really be on the stage to see myself having contribute toward humans.
Okay, now
and I still do not know that directly.
Okay, let me
which way it is.
Okay, now let me tell you the way I see it.
Okay, what do you see?
Using other people's stages to leverage your name.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. I got it. Yeah. Yeah, it's true. But I didn't think about it like that, though.
Now, you see, because what you're basically doing, you've got a stage of an average of 30 to 40 people listening to Gigi.
Yes.
Lloyd opened up last week, Wednesday. One of the people I love working with is Gigi. You must listen to her presentation. What did he do?
I mean, he set me on the right path.
100%.
Yeah. He spread a positive information about me. He lifted me up.
It lift you up,
He,
but now
Mhm.
tomorrow there could be an Eric Worre on that platform,
Yes.
or that could be Tony Robbins. Gigi, would you
Yes.
mind coming to do the presentation? I've got a free stage for you.
Mhm.
Does that make sense?
That that absolutely makes sense. That's true.
You see,
That is true.
and where did I pick this up? There's a guy by the name of Peter Vargas and Bitcoin. And Peter Vargas was asked by Grant Cardone. You know Grant Cardone, eh?
Mm-mm.
Okay, he's an American. Write his name down. Grant
Okay.
Cardone. He's a billionaire. He
Can
done the undercover billionaire.
you spell it for me? Grant?
Grant Cardone.
Oh, okay.
Cardon.
Okay.
You will learn a lot from that guy. He's in property.
Okay.
Okay. Now the key, what I'm saying to
Okay.
you, yeah. He said, with the stages with COVID, and he said to Peter Vargas, he says, you sort out my Zoom stages and I will give you 15 minutes to speak about your business. There was, I think, 60,000 people on Grant's call, and Peter Vargas picked up 3,000 clients.
Wow.
That's a secret between you and I. Leveraging
Yeah.
from other people's stages to get onto their stages, to get onto bigger stages.
Wow. I I really love it. Yeah, I really love it. It's true. It's true. It's true. I definitely yeah, I can connect the dot for sure.
You can connect the dot. You only started to
Yeah.
connect the dot by, now that I said, working on other people's stages. Now you can, now
Yeah.
where your dream was like this, now you can see the dream bigger.
Yes. 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 When it comes to the bookkeeping, and Mark has been asking me to do the bookkeeping mastermind, and I have been not focused about it, but I find last week I made a decision just to go for it and start, because
And can I
it's
stop you?
based on what you
Can I just stop you
yes.
there? Okay.
Yes.
You're going to say to Mark, I'm prepared to do a bookkeeping course, a mastermind. But
Yes.
would you mind if we start off with the basics of business and write a 12-week mastermind course for people to attend? Why do you want to do that?
So you say for 12 course.
Yeah.
So
That's all for free. That's all for free.
Yeah.
Why?
So by to build my brand, because now I am seen as that leader, who is author, who has a voice for that specific field.
Correct. Because what's Walter going to do? What is Russ going to do? Hey, Gigi, would you come speak to will you come speak to my network marketers why it's so important to have a savings account using the Jim Rohn methodology, the 30-70 ruling?
Yeah.
Okay. You have to use 70% of
Yes.
your income and the other 30%, 10% for charity, 10% for investing into a company, 10% investing in risk. And you have to write that off in tax. You see, all of a sudden, you're creating that awareness of the brand, number one. Number two, when you're finished with your first mastermind, you're telling them to tune in or remember to register for next week and bring your friends in, because now we're going to talk about budgeting and you have to use that budgeting in a safe way to save tax. You see what I've done?
Okay. Yes.
So you tell them
So
already.
follow what is others, what others doing already. Follow their what Russ is doing, what you're doing, just to apply it on the on my platform, pretty much.
That's good.
Set myself as an.
And then you bring in somebody like we're going to say Walter.
Mm-hmm.
And you say, today we've got Walter. It could be your third mastermind. Walter, do you mind joining me? I would like to ask you a couple of questions, and you prep a couple of questions with Walter before the time. And Walter's going to tell him why leadership needs to know more about bookkeeping to make their business work. So now you create that questions and speak to Walter that he can give. So he's going to tell his team to come and listen to him. So he brings his team over to come listen to Gigi because you're using his stage, or he uses Russ's stage.
Yes. Okay. I'm receiving more than I bargained. Thank you so much, for sure.
So I will send you the
leveraging.
Yeah, I'm gonna. You see, so what we're gonna do is I'll jump on the call. I'll jump on the call at 8. I'll send you the PowerPoint, and I can go through the PowerPoint on a later stage. But are you happy with what I discussed with you now, Gigi?
Okay, I'm very happy, and thank you so much. I will definitely would love to continue to apply what you share with me today, and then also share with others, because that's the best way that I learned, for sure. So it helps a lot. So thank you so much.
Not a problem. Have a wonderful afternoon. See you later.
See you later. Have a wonderful day.
Okay.
See you later too on 2 o'clock.
Okay. Cheers, Bye-bye.
Bye.